Hey yo, hey ho. Monster Hunter Rise today, and this is a mic test to check if my mic is working or not. It's working on OBS, but again, I always need to check if it is actually working or not. Yeah, so waiting for the YouTube Studio app to confirm that because there's always that fucking 10-second delay there. Yep, okay. It is working, and we are going into some hunting. Funny, bottle this more. Bottle. Still got still got a mild cold. Still got a mild cold. This thing never leaves me. It just stays there forever. God, why is it? I've been noticing this on my PC recently that it's just compiling shaders left and right. Dragon's Dogma and now Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know what's happening here. Because I did play Monster Hunter Rise on this PC fairly recently. I think around 2 or 3 days back. So I don't know. And of course, Dragon's Dogma I'm just playing pretty much regularly. I hope this does not mean anything's wrong with my PC. That's all that I'm concerned about, because if this thing breaks, I don't have any money to buy anything else. It's just gonna be stay dead like that. No recovery from this. I'm playing on an AMD GeForce. Do what you feel like. طلع صح.
I've been waiting for you. Which quest would you like?
I hate fighting Almudron, but have to do it. I absolutely freaking hate this one, man. What's your weakness? What's your weakness? There you go. Not weak to blast, but is weak to fire though. Damage, initial resistance, anything from the physiology aspect. Need to aim for his foreleg and his tail. Of course I have to take out his tail, although in Monster Hunter Rise cutting off the tail doesn't exactly do too much. But we'll have to try. Foreleg and tail tip, got it. Nice. I have to fire 15, 150. I'll go with higher base damage. I just want the fire to just be a little add-on bonus. Got all of these. Let's come. on this map. I've been playing for quite a few days now, but the problem is that I haven't done a single quest in this map recently, so I have no freaking idea where are the spirit birds for this one. As a matter of fact, even back when I played it quite frequently, even then I did not have any idea of where to get the spirit birds for this one, for this map. I don't like this. Like, I don't like the whole spirit bird concept anyway, but fuck you. But this map just makes it even more unbearable. Are you go this way? I think there was some ruin kind of thing. Fuck. There was some ruin kind of thing where there were additional bush. I can use that bush to get more spirit birds. I think it was there. Oh, never mind, this wasn't it. I do have time in my hand, but the thing is that I just do not like running around the map like this. I really prefer Monster Hunter World system over all this. Monster Hunter Wilds. You know what? Fine, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't think Mud Beetle would work to do anything against this guy, but let's do it. Wait, where did the... Oh, there it is. There we go. No, I have to aim for his front thing. Got me. It says the weakness isn't in the foreleg, but I cannot even hit him in there. camera is just fucking fucking me over a lot in this fight. Another reason why I do not like fighting against this guy. Fuck.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
I think I should have bought a great sword for this guy. Really should have bought a great sword. See still how it goes.
Move! Let's do this!
Unfortunately, I don't have any sort of monster to do that, so I'll just do this. Right, I forgot. There it is, this one. Totally forgot.
Goodbye!
Come on. Did it. Camera is fucking me over.
Watch out! Farewell! It's bleeding! Go! Whetstone time. Great!
I thought he went. Right. Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
Your days are numbered.
Wrong. I should have used my sword in there. For nothing, I guess.
He's fixing.
I do like that.
I'll end this. It's over. It's over.
I'm every time if we're gonna fight this thing, I'll just bring my great sword, dude. This is so annoying with a little weapon bouncing off from every fucking thing. Holy shit! I'll just bring my great sword from next time onwards. And I do not like fighting this guy one bit. So annoying. Can I get it? 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 Got it.
Quest complete.
Hello. These are the available quests.
NG, I'm pretty sure is not weak to blast. or fire. I think I have to use lightning for this guy. No, water. Water. Could use water. 15 and 110. I have plus 15% affinity. That's a good thing. Yeah, clearly this is the best. Although it's a weird weapon. Anyways. I rarely use that, so why bother keep it even. Anjanet. I can capture it, but I'm not exactly farming him, so I don't need to. I'll leave it for him. Don't need it. I forgot how to use my dango skill. There's one dango skill out of here which needs me to do an emote in order to activate it. Oh no, another map. I have no freaking idea of where to get my stuff from. Button input delay is just so annoying. Yes. This is useful. There was a bush over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Ew. Where was the bush? Oh, there it is. I wonder what that does. What that does, or what that did. I don't remember. After this, I think I went to the right. If I go to the right, I should get more spirit birds. I do have enough stamina, so like me a thunderbird, a thunderbug. Oh, there are more. Fence. There were more bush somewhere. I do remember. One other bush that I need to drop down. I used to frequently get that one a lot. I did take that giant beetle in order to launch myself, but not here. Yeah, I do have decent amount of stamina reserve here, so why not? So inside, yep. Look at Tigrex. Anji's that side. Alright, fine. We got our mount. Now we do this. Good. A good start. Okay, fuck it.
This is the end.
Can I? No, I don't have time. No, let's see what it does. What the fuck?
Be careful.
That's what it does? Okay, fine. This is what I need. Alright, let's do it. Talk about pressing the wrong fucking button. Dude.
Be careful. Watch out. Incoming. Be careful. You're mine.
Ah, fuck.
Incoming.
Fine.
It's fleeing. Move. He's fixing.
Opportunity provides it. I think I'll do this. If there are enough walls, I can just wall bang him a lot 3 times, and that would be a good damage. Yeah, acceptable. Wasted that. Right.
It's over.
Are you kidding me, man? Why do I do that? Why do I do that?
Get ready.
Come on, I clearly dodged that. Are you fuck? Alright, cool.
I'll end this. Thanks, buddy.
Missed it.
Be careful!
Lost my voice. My cat's back. I gotta go.
একো লাগে নেকি?
কি খাবি? Hey, Lightning, hang on, man. If you're still here, just give me a moment. All right. So, Lightning, you still here, or you gone? Ah, so where am I? Normal Y attack, this does not do anything.
Farewell. After it. Just you wait. He's fixing.
Okay. So that's what the lantern bird does. Every time the damages me, I damage him back.
Watch out! Incoming! Using a decoy! Now, it's over!
Oh.
Farewell!
I fucking hate myself sometimes. GG's. GG's doggo. GG's Fang. Of course I'd miss.
Watch out!
I wasn't expecting that to hit me actually. But I have a hard box over there. That's interesting.
Getting weaker! Concentrate! Let's see.
What are those red and blue gas over there? Right. Anyways. Final phase. Final phase, final phase, final phase.
Be careful!
That's awesome. Although, there you go.
Goodbye!
good one. That last bit was epic.
Let's see.
Welcome to the hub.
Hey Lightning, welcome back, man. Sorry for disappearing there back then. So here's the thing. Let me tell you. I think this is kind of interesting. If you ever want to have cats in future, so this is kind of things that you have to do. It's Sunday, so normally on Sundays, I keep my kittens. They're still kittens. They haven't completed 1 year, so I keep them indoors for the entire week. But at the on Sundays, or if Saturday is a holiday, then on Saturdays also I just let them out. And one that is my golden one, her name is Mako. She's fine. She goes out and then she wants to come back home and she just reaches out to us. The other one, the white one, her name is Paco, and she's just a wild one. It goes away and then if possible she's never gonna come back home, but she does come into the area. So she came back into the compound and mom saw her, so she called me from down there and I just rushed out to catch her back, and she's back home again.
Good luck out there.
So I just had to pause the do an emergency pause and then go and fetch her. Yeah. So yeah, it's like dealing with kids, man. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, human kids are still far more annoying, but these guys are kind of a pseudo kids kids experience if you ever want one. Yeah, she just disappears. There's one time when Paco, one of the earlier days, I let her out. Again on another Sunday, and for the entire day, for the whole night, she did not come back. Wait. She did not come back. She did not come back at all. And we were like dead worried about what happened, because that was the first time she ever disappeared, and we were like worried as hell. I go, what the hell even happened to her? I was preparing to give out flyers of missing kitten and stuff like that, but next morning she came back though.
How can I help you?
So she's a really nerve wrecker.
Available quest. May the spirits protect you.
So anyways, man, how are you? What are you playing right now after completing that En Garde game? We can do blast, we can do thunder blight. I'll just go with blast because I have my best weapon is a blast weapon right now. So. Gagan, welcome to the stream. Oh, by the way, I should let you guys know. So I bought a new keyboard. It's from Evo Fox. I just got it today, so I don't think I'll be able to give any sort of feedback about it. But initial thing, it feels really good using it. It's a wireless. I mean, it's a tri mode, so I have Bluetooth 2.4 hertz, and then I have a wired mode also. But the thing is heavy and it feels really good. It's a mechanical, and a pseudo mechanical at least gives a mechanical feel. That feels good. But other than that, more importantly, I actually finally ordered yeah, and I finally ordered a 2K monitor. Finally my graphic card's gonna do what it actually capable of. It's gonna reach me apparently on 26th of this month, so unfortunately it takes a lot of time, but hey, well, we got it. So let me just show you the monitor that I ordered. It's the one from Gigabyte. Cost me 15K over here. I'm still gonna kind of getting used to like the layout of this keyboard. I make a lot of mistakes in the spelling. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Just hang on. Gigabyte. This one. It's exactly this one. It's a very, at least I believe that as per whatever I've researched, this is a very good deal. I got a 27-inch 1440p with 1 refresh rate response time. I don't need that much, but still I have it, and 100% sRGB, which with an IPS display. So I just like, finally I'm gonna be able to see good pictures. And that's one of the reasons why these days I'm not exactly playing any other games, because I'm just waiting for this monitor to reach me. After that, I'll go back into Dragon's Dogma and Final Fantasy. And based on the yeah, changing keyboards definitely is a bit troublesome, because the layout changes and our muscle memory kind of have to do a lot of adjustments. But yeah, talking about this monitor, online I have seen a lot of good reviews about it. Hopefully it is. I mean, for context, I'm using a 7,000 rupees budget monitor that has a TN panel, and it's a 1080p monitor at that. It's a 24-inch. So like, even if it's, let's say, not absolutely mind-blowingly good by like the premium segment monitors, it's still gonna be a lot different and a lot more better experience for me personally, because I've been looking at a shit screen for about like 3 years now. I think it's been 3 years since I bought my PC. Oh, it's so your friend has it. So yeah, we got the thumbs up approval from Gagan, the tech guy. So yeah, sorry, even if it wasn't good, as I said, like I have been using a very, I won't call it shit monitor. It's too much calling it a shit, but still, it's a very low tier monitor. So definitely, it's gonna be a really nice experience change for me. And I can actually switch to a dual monitor setup now, because I did not get any sort of exchange offer for this monitor, so I'll be having both this one, and this monitor I'll be using as a second screen for I don't know. It's gonna be just sitting there on my thing. Anytime, any of this little time that I stream, I'll just use it, I guess. So did I have my food or not? I think, yeah, I did. Let's go.
Let's do this.
So Gagan, how are you, man? It's been a long time since we talked.
That's one.
I was really looking forward to, in case of the monitor, I was really looking forward to one of that LG I forgot the name of their product segment there. It costs around 25,000 or so. It's one of those really popular ones too. From what I've based on my research again, it's considered to be one of the top tier stuff. But then I just gave up. I mean, 25,000 becomes a bit too much. Two final bosses pending. Even for me, I did not exactly complete the final boss. It just became too much. But yeah. But that's interesting. The game was decent. So, is it because of those walking sections that made no sense? Is it because of that, or were you just not that satisfied with the bosses themselves? Chat and Discord on second. Yeah, chat and Discord on second, that can be done. And why I say that is because I'm not exactly doing too much of streaming and YouTube stuff right anymore, right? So that's what I'm thinking. It'll be good in case of when I'm playing games and I want to quickly look up something online, so that will be helpful. I'll just have Opera or Google running on the second monitor, and that will be, yeah, that will be helpful in that way. Wait, my target is still here. I don't remember what the last two bosses were like in it. No, I think the last boss was the samurai guy, wasn't it? You did not like the samurai guy? The samurai guy was kind of really cool. The one boss that was like completely like a duel and stuff. It was really awesome though. A new house? God damn, that's awesome. That's really big. You bought it yourself? Dude, I'm missing that. Come on, dude. You know, it's funny when I use this slow thing on the monsters. I instead up instead have more trouble dealing with them when they're slow instead of being fast. It's counterintuitive because normally we slow down the monsters so that they are easier to deal with.
Goodbye! One down! Incoming! Just you after it! Be careful! I'll end this!
World, then Rise, then Wilds. I did not like Wilds a lot. Like, sure, there are a lot of good things, lot of things that they bought from World, and that is great and all. But there are a lot of changes that they made in that game that I just am not a fan of. Primarily, the thing about Wilds is that they made it so grindy, that game. For example, now in Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise, if you need upgrade, there are things called armor spheres. So they're used to upgrade your armor and basically your defense and stuff, right? So in Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise, there are certain side quests or sub missions that they allot to you that you can do in order to collect those armor spheres. But what they did in Wilds is that they just completely removed that system, and they added and they made it such that you'll have to just hunt monsters and then sell their parts again and again in order to gain more of those armor spheres. Now, on one hand, it does make sense to does make sense because that's what you're gonna do in the game anyway. But the thing is that the process just becomes way too tedious. On paper, as I said, it's fine, but on practice though, it becomes very tedious and a lot more time consuming as a game. Now again, that also depends upon player to player, because there are some people who just like doing that, and all power to them, that is great for them. But for someone like me who prefers to, you know, play different games, have more time on my hands, yeah, I prefer to have more time on my hand for other games also. It's not a good thing, and so that's the reason I prefer Monster Hunter Wild and Rise over Wilds. Sorry, Monster Hunter World and Rise over Wilds.
Getting
Also, I found a newfound love for Monster Hunter Rise over here. That's because originally did like what did they do? Fuck. Anyways, I originally always did like Monster Hunter Rise a lot. Its combat system mainly because it made the game so much more fast-paced and so much more fluid. But what I did not like about Rise originally is the concept of spirit birds and the concept of rampage. The rampage especially was really a deal breaker, and that's the reason I haven't been playing so much of this game. But now I've like found a place in my heart to accept those little things. At least they're acceptable in comparison to what world is. Hey H-Knight, welcome to the stream, bro. Few years ago I won't be playing Monster Hunter Rise, Rando while playing Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, surprisingly it did change. Like I think after playing Monster Hunter Wilds, I kind of saw a different value proposition now. That it's just that Monster Hunter Rise has a better value proposition for me in comparison to the rest. So that's the reason why I'm playing Rise right now. Because here's the thing. In Monster Hunter World, I would still play one Monster Hunter World over these two games, but the problem with Monster Hunter World is that they have, I'm in the Master rank, and in Master rank they have this Clutch Claw. I think that was the Clutch Claw. I think that was the name. They have that mechanic, and that mechanic I just freaking despise it. I just cannot tolerate that thing. So I'm stopped playing World because only for that one particular reason. Monster Hunter Wild is way too grindy, so I do not have that much of time and energy to be committing to that. So left is Monster Hunter Rise, where my only complaint is a game mode, which is kind of optional in nature. So yeah, the value proposition just went up for this game, and that's why I'm playing Monster Hunter Rise right now. Mechanically though, I did like Monster Hunter Rise before too, and also. Another reason why I am preferring Rise right now, because back then during the time when I played Monster Hunter World, I was a lot more into Souls-like, but now I've rediscovered my love for more action-oriented games, character action games, and Monster Hunter Rise is a bit more lean towards the character action genre. And especially if you look right now, I am using the Sword and Shield class. This class has a lot of combos in it, unlike the rest of the classes where the attacks the attack types are limited. This one has quite a few more combos in it, and I'm actually switching combos constantly, which are doing additional stuff apart from just smacking the monsters. So again, everything is like has become such that it Rise is like giving me a lot more value proposition at this point. You need to find exact monster for specific armors. Do you have Sunbreak too? Yeah, I have Sunbreak also, and yes, we need to hunt specific. No, here's the thing. When I say armor upgrade, I do not mean armor forging. Armor forging and armor upgrades are two different things. For armor forging, I'm totally fine. I can go around hunting monsters. That's fine. Armor upgrades requires just a universal material called armor spear. There are different levels to it, and those things. Again, as I said, like let me just show it to you over here. I'll show it to you over here once this hunt is completed. The hunt is almost over, so I should be able to show it to you quite. There you go. Let's complete it.
Let's see.
The camera in this game is atrocious too. I think Monster Hunter Rise has even has the worst camera amongst the three, between World, Rise, and Wilds. I could be very wrong about it, but I don't know. Somehow the camera in this becomes a lot more convoluted. Yeah. I don't think it's convoluted is the right word, but you get what I mean. It's just weird camera angles at a lot of times. I face that in here a lot more in comparison to the rest of the games. Hang on, I'll show you guys what I mean, or mainly Gagan what I mean, because you're not familiar with Monster Hunter. And these things I actually welcome a lot, because this waiting timer, like 60 seconds, I have to wait mandatorily after every single quest completion. That is kind of annoying. So Monster Hunter Wilds changed that. I welcome it a lot, that we can just, after we collect the materials, we can just skip past this waiting phase and we can go forward to the next one. I really like those things, but again, the core thing just changed too much. So yeah, hang on, let me show you. Never figured camera. Like it's weird, man. It's weird. Like, how come no games have figured out how to deal with the cameras? So armor spears, let me show you. We have the normal, I got just one over here. So normal quests are just these where you just go hunt monsters, farm them, collect materials, and then you go to the blacksmith and then make the armor. That's well and good. There are these optional quests. These are available. I don't know about older Monster Hunters, but at least in World and in Rise over here we have these. Just some minor side stuff that you can do while going for a hunt, like gathering bones 5 times. And you can see, unfortunately cursor does not come up, but you can see, read over there in rewards, there is a thing called Advanced Armored Spear. That is what we need to upgrade our armors. And again, since these quests exist in Monster Hunter World and Rise, it is relatively it's relatively not easy, but it's relatively we get at a good rate these armor spears, and we can upgrade our armor fairly comfortably. In Monster Hunter Wilds, wow, it's so difficult. World Wild. In Monster Hunter Wild, we have to hunt the monsters, sell their parts, and against that we get something else for which we can exchange the armor spear, if I can remember correctly. Or maybe we can just sell the armor monster parts and then get the armor spear. So that's their process. So it became more grindy. And apart from that, not only that, the monster parts are required for making armors. So there's always this deficit over there again. But apart from that, I don't know what exactly is the thing, but I remember watching in one of Rurikan's clips where he told where he was boasting about how he told his audience not to sell off the monster parts even if they're extra. So something else is there in late game where monster parts are a necessity, and at the same time monster parts are also needed for advanced armor spears. So it's like for something in these games where you can let's just say you can play 1 hour and get good amount of resources. In Monster Hunter Wilds, you have to play like a lot. You have to at least double your time in order to collect all the resources to upgrade your stuff. And again, that's what I mean when I said it became overly grindy, and I do not like that. Now that's just me though, because typically Monster Hunter players, the older fans, they are all grind. They love grinds, and for them it works out, which is really great for them. But for me personally, it doesn't work out. And also, let me just add it over here. I still would have played Monster Hunter Wilds if that thing would have actually ran well on the Steam Deck, because in that way I do not need to sacrifice this slot of my time where I can experience some other game into Monster Hunter. Instead I can try out some other games, and Monster Hunter I can just do 1 or 2 hunts during my break time at the office on my Steam Deck, but that thing doesn't even run well on the Steam Deck. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm doing in Monster Hunter Rise. This is only the second session that I have on my PC, but rest of the Monster Hunter Rise I'm just playing on my Steam Deck. It runs on 60 FPS. Absolutely awesome. I have back buttons too, so I remap the buttons, and it feels very comfortable playing it on the Steam Deck. So yeah, a lot of rambling. Apologies for it. Let's get back into hunting.
See you later then.
At least Capcom isn't bad as Nameless SOB from Nameless SOB. Nameless King, I understand. SOB, who was SOB? Sin. Anyways, I don't remember, but
What would you like to do?
yeah, I do agree. In comparison to FromSoft, Capcom does a better job with the camera. FromSoft camera is holy shit. But then again, for FromSoft, the thing about FromSoft game is that I don't know how to put it. There's a skill involved in it. I don't know whom I was. I think I was telling this to Lightwing when he was fighting the guy, the Giga Chat from Elden Ring. I forgot his name. So I did give him a tip that do not lose the center. So that is kind of a skill check that comes in from software games, that just do not lose the center of the arena. Just do not push yourself into the corners and then the camera, so camera doesn't disturb you. So on one hand, I will admit that the camera definitely needs work, but at the same time there is a skill aspect of it also, so that you don't let your camera do the shit that it can pull at times. So it's kind of a weird scenario for FromSoft. Rise is absolutely very fun on the deck, because at the same time it feels a lot more video gamey in comparison, and so I don't know, it's kind of a vibe anytime I play it on the deck, and all these sound effects that we have over here, and the animations themselves, it's very video gamey, and it feel, as I said, it just gives a vibe anytime I play it on the handheld.
I wish you luck.
You should see Final Fantasy 15 camera with max foliage. All you see is bush and trees. I guess if somehow in the future, if I end up playing that game, I'll find out. Same blast. Okay. I can still continue with my blast weapon, which is great. Although again, like, I have to praise Wilds for everything that they did, because there are some changes in Wilds that are absolutely phenomenal. Like, example, I fought Mizutsume in this game before too, and I fought Mizutsume in Monster Hunter Wilds also, and I have to say that Mizutsume in Monster Hunter Wilds is absolutely too good. That is very good. The way they added phases to that monster's movesets is just freaking awesome. Frankly, it does feel like that, but I mean, it works, dude. It works. Whatever psychological game Michael Zaki plays, it freaking works. I mean, it works for me, and I'm not someone who gets influenced very easily by anything. So if it's working for me, yeah, he's doing something. He's doing something good. This is the boring part of Monster Hunter Rise. It's cool. Like, I don't know why they chose to drop the food buffs and instead just added this speedy bug thingy. The food buff was working perfectly fine. Why change it? It's like you have like I think it was 50 minutes hunt, at least at this rank. Later on, it's gonna become 30 minutes. But 50 minutes hunt, and out of this, like around 5 to 10 minutes, you just run around the map doing absolutely nothing, absolute jack shit. And the worst part is, I'm not familiar with any other map other than the first one, so I don't even know the best routes to go get the Spirit Birds. What's this one? Is it Thunder? Mud Beetle? I don't know what the Mud Beetle does. I know Thunder Beetle just gives the shock value over there, and the Ice Beetle slows them down. But I don't know what this Mud Beetle does. Oh, by the way, Chan, I reached unmoored world, but for now I've kept it on hold because I'm waiting for my new monitor to come. After I get the new monitor, I'll finish the rest of the game. How much time? How much more? How many more hours left for Dragon's Dogma? By the way, now that I've reached Unmoored World, are there side quests in our Unmoored World, like in the normal world? I don't think there should be any side quests because I looked it up on Google. Apparently, there's a hidden timer, which is really weird that they did not mention it, that none of the characters mention anything about having limited time. It just exists. Um, but yeah, essentially we have a hidden timer, so it doesn't make sense to have any side quests. But still, I'm just asking. I mean, it is Dragon's Dogma after all. You might never know. No, I did throw the mud beetle on one of the on an Anjanath in the previous hunt, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. I did use it on a monster before, and it did absolutely nothing. At least nothing that I can see. I don't know what it does. Wait, that's a lot of damage for a medicine. What? কি?
এটা মাউসটা
এটাই মাউস আছে।
লজিতে একটু
মই নাজানো। ক'ত থৈছা তই সেইটো?
ইয়াৰে দেখোন লাষ্ট পিচি আছে
তাতে থাকিব চা, তাতে সেইটোতে থাকিব। মাউচ মই এটা আনি নথওঁতো বেলেগত। It should be around 10 hours at max if you want to fight all new enemy variants and do everything that is available to play. So 100, I'm in 108, so more 118. Dude, what the fuck? I don't remember the medicine fight being this hard. I do remember that. What? Why is it doing so much damage? It's not even high rank, this is low rank. Oh. Fuck. Talk about wasting it. God dang it. Well, I wasted that. Fine. Let's just go. Time is not exactly limited. The game gives you 3 days to complete it, but time doesn't pass if you don't sleep, so you can spend as much time as you want. Just use wake stones if you die. Okay. Don't die and use wake stones if you want to refill HP after critical attacks. What? I mean, wake stone is used to revive if we die. If you want to heal up, we need the all heal elixir. Akok dia nai. Awalnya rati bisa kaya gitu. Yeah, through mud, it does absolutely nothing. It just made it blue. Why am I not? What is happening? I am so confused right now. That was a suspicious hitbox, but fine, whatever. Don't die as it resets the progress. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. Not dying is paramount in that mode. Otherwise, I'm gonna start right from the very beginning of that section. I heard about that one. That was a dodge that I wasn't expecting myself to do. That was really clean. Ouch. And then I just do this. Come on, get knocked, get knocked, get knocked. Let's go. Head bump. Bonk. 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 I should wait. I should just wait. I'm playing Pokemon Champions, it's really rage inducing, can't rank up. I win too much, lose too much, repeat. Is it not balanced or something? What's the problem there?
It's fleeing! Move! Concentrate!
I suppose that is a turn base. So the only problem that I can think about is things not being balanced up over there. Oh, please do it, yes, please do it. Please, please, please. Fight. No? Okay, fine, now. Are you fucking kidding me, man? How does that even hit me? Funny game.
He's fixing.
There's not many Pokemon available. Everyone is using meta teams. I can to counter everything with my current team, but the meta team. So in one way, that is kind of a balance issue itself. That they did not provide the player with the right tools in order to deal with the challenges that the game has to provide. Ah, fuck. Fine.
Getting weaker.
There we go.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome to the stream. What? Oh, you're losing your mind. That's really sad. Don't lose your mind. But yeah, Mizusune was a fun fight. I like it. I like the Wilds version lot more though. With the face changes and stuff. I was talking about that just a few moments ago. Well, at least you have completed something. I have just started over here, so. And this game has been sitting on my library for 2 years now, I think. I've been on and off on this game. There are certain things that I do not like, and so I just always kind of get put off by it. But I'm finding heart in it. Wilds is fun, it's just that personally I find it a bit too grindy. So I just switch back to Rise again instead of playing Wilds. But who knows, maybe if someday Wilds actually become compatible with the Steam Deck, I'll probably go back into Wilds again. Until then, it's Monster Hunter Rise only.
Which quest would you like?
Or maybe again, who knows, if Wilds somehow become really tempting, I might go back. It's really hard to say, man. It's really hard to say when it comes to Monster Hunter. I also do need to find a good water type because Charizard and Incinerator are melting my ice team. Well, I guess you'll need a Squirtle and then evolve him to Blastoise. If that's even possible, I don't know.
What would you like to do? These are the available quests.
Rathalos with a sword and shield is gonna be a tough one.
May the spirits
Let's
protect
do it. I'll need flashes. I have 5 flash bombs. I should carry... I don't know if Monster Hunter Rise has crafting in it. I mean, life crafting. For Atlas, I'll have to really go ham on this guy. Flash. I have flash bombs. Then I will need traps. So when he comes down, I hopefully can get him on the trap, and I can wheel down on him for a bit. So one trap, and I need flesh bugs if I even have any, and if crafting is allowed mid game. I actually have one more over here, so I'll use that one too. Ammo coding, others. Over here, Thunderbug, Flashbug. I do have it. Let's just hope it works out.
Time to go.
So Gagan, any or all of you really, do you have any plans for anything to buy on the summer sale? I think it's the summer sale is in next month. Do you have any plans of what you want to buy? Oh, thank you. I mean, thank you for these. I will gladly use those. This is gonna be handy. Puppet spider. I think I would have really preferred an ice beetle for this fight, but I guess in this terrain, ice beetle won't be available. So I'll have to just make do with it. Thanks for the stamina boost. I really needed that. There was one more bush over here somewhere, right? Like, it's so hard to remember the terrains. Bush. Can't remember. Squirtle from Pokemon Go and evolve into Pokemon Violet, then let him use Blastoise champion. So this game is kind of linked up with all the other Pokemons. That's what I'm getting from what you just said. It's not a standalone game, but rather, or maybe it's a standalone game, but it lets you import your Pokemon from the other games. Confusing. Same here, a lot of backlogs. One thing for sure, I will complete Dragon's Dogma and Final Fantasy by the month of Final Fantasy Rebirth, I mean, by the month of June, and after that I'll have to check my backlog as to what exactly I want to play next. I think I have enough. I have enough. I can take on the fight. Where's the guy? Down below. Fine, let's go. I will start off with a puppet spider. Just smack him to the wall right at the beginning to dish out some damage, and after that we will go into the rest. Interestingly, we have a Maglamano, I think that's how I pronounce his name. Interestingly, we have that guy on the map. That guy is a great mount if I get to mount him. As much as I did want to do that, but it's not really feasible at this part of the arena. Let's use this.
Get ready!
That was a nice time it rolled. I like it. Miss me. If I could get the knockback over here, that would be really great. I got the tail. Not poisons, not poisons, still safe. Did not get the head, and I got hit over here, that's bad. Fine. Missed.
Your days are numbered.
Missed the timing though. That's fine.
Be careful!
I got a ride, let's go. I have to take him down. Go down. Fine, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Get ready!
Sorry guys, just give me a bit of a moment. This is getting actually freaking exciting. And the reason why this guy is a flagship monster, and this is the fan favorite of all time. This guy is just so fun to fight. All right, let's go into your chat.
Move!
Where did he go?
Getting dull.
Champion is just battles you can either rent or use your own Pokemon from other games. Currently only fully evolved Pokemon are supported and Pikachu. Okay. Oh, let's go.
Turf war!
As I said, wait, where? No mount? There should be a mount somewhere. Yeah, we don't have a mount. Very well, I guess we don't have a mount. I was expecting a mount because these were fighting. Missed it, but fine. Missed the timing. I was really expecting for that to work. I shouldn't have shield. Oh, no, never mind. I actually got good damage out there, so that's fine.
Farewell.
We don't have any Pokemon games on PC, do we? When Nintendo did not put anything from that series on PC. Honestly, I would kind of love to play a Pokemon game. Good ones, not the bad ones. Because apparently these days we are getting a lot of bad Pokemon games. Ouch. That took a chunk of my HP. What?
Sprung the trap. Your days are numbered.
Palworld. I did play Palworld, you know. I did play Palworld, but with an old friend of mine. But the reason why my bad. The reason why I stopped is because, god damn it, man! Come on, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. The reason why I stopped is that the progression is not shared amongst his file and my file. So I just had to stop because it's either his world or my world, and so essentially it became such that if we play separately on single players on days when we are not available for each other, our progresses cannot be synced up, and kind of really did not sit well with me or him. And apart from that, also there is the problem of the game is fun, but I need a bit more more mechanically from that game.
Just a bit more. Setting a trap. Give it all you've got. Farewell. Goodbye.
There you go. This was an epic fight here. One of the best Rathalos fight that I ever had in my Monster Hunter journey.
Let's see.
In Palworld, I went up till the first main boss of the game. I mean, not I. We went to the up till the first boss of the game. We defeated her, and after that, we kind of left off. Just did not have anything to do over there. Original Switch is coming. Yes, I mean it's not heard. I mean they have officially announced it that the original Switch is coming to India, which is around 20k, which is the same price as it was 7 years ago. I mean, they are talking about increasing the price of Switch 2. So what makes you think that they will reduce the price by any chance? They're gonna make. They're gonna squeeze out every single penny that they can out of the gamers. The more baffling thing about it is that they are not like they could have simultaneously launched the Switch 2 or maybe just launched the Switch 2, but I don't know why they chose to launch Switch 1 instead. I don't know, I'm confused about it, what exactly they are planning. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Lightwing. Yes, companies, man, companies.
Which quest would you
They never fail to they never fail to not like they always deliver. They always deliver in their shenanigans. We do get a lot of stuff from here, which is right. I'll take a Sinners Rampage. The thing is, I need Diablos material, so that's why I'm sending them for that. Because as far as possible, I want to avoid. Okay, I want to avoid fighting a Diablos. Especially with sword and shield, I don't think it'll be really that good.
Thank you.
To me. Hiya.
Say, Lightwing, how long, like how many chapters are there in En Garde? Because I completed 2 chapters. I completed chapter 2 today on my deck in the morning. I'm taking it slow for that game because I mean it's a fun game, but again there is no progression, so I don't want to burn myself out real quick.
Go.
God dang it, a gathering hub over here. I go. 4 chapters, so I'm halfway there. You know what? Let's. What's the time right now? It's not too late, I suppose. I guess I can. If that gets down, I've played enough Monster Hunter really, so I just want to switch things up a bit. Let's play En Garde a little. Just 1 chapter. Download that. Nintendo has not announced it. The gaming journalists in India have scooped out the details. I thought that it was officially confirmed. Anyways, I'm confused, but whatever. But the thing is that I still don't understand why Switch 1 and not Switch 2. Especially considering that they are increasing the price of Switch 2. So, kind of would have made more sense. Although it might. I think it might be because they want to test out the India's gaming market a bit before committing into their latest device. They probably want to just test the waters and see how the sales figures go if they release a the Switch 1 on the market. Although, I mean, you're more into Nintendo stuff. So, what do you think? Like, do you think their Switch 1 will sell? Because a Switch 1 was, even though it was not officially available in the Indian market, it was still available through, well, it's their official product only. It's just their, how to put it, the gray market, I guess. It was available through the gray market. So, those who wanted it, I think they already have it, don't you think? Or maybe do you think there's still a substantial amount of market that who haven't yet bought the device and might even choose to? Hey, what is this? I don't remember this one. It is in my library. I don't even know what this is. Uh, it's been a long time since I played Apex. Sometimes I do feel like going back into Apex once again and check what the game is like right now. And then again, I just think I don't have time to commit myself to skill up on Apex Legends. I don't have anyone to play to. Dangerous Monk is someone I know. He recently came up, he invited me, but I was like, I did not even have the game installed, and so I did not play with him. It was yesterday, or maybe it was on the day before. I wonder if it's still available to play to. Maybe I can play with him tomorrow if he's there. Even when PS3 was out, PS2 was dominating in India. But wasn't PS like? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it like maybe it was just for just the second-hand market? The PS2 was being bought from second-hand the second-hand PS2 was PS2s were bought and then they were being used by people because again. And also at that time there is one more thing though. Back in those days, if I remember correctly, if a new generation of console came out, then the previous generation got a price dip. That price dip is not happening right now. They do the marketing. There is still kids and normie audience. 20K for a. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see that happening. Definitely, kids. Yeah, the kids' parents can buy them. I mean, their kids asking a Switch versus their kids asking a whole SPC. So definitely they would prefer to give their kids a Switch. Although the kids are definitely the kids who buy a Nintendo Switch are definitely gonna miss out a lot of things when they buy one. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, emulation can definitely give them better results. I mean, Zelda has been emulated and played on 60 FPS by a lot of people and whatnot. A lot of things are there. But people will be people. I mean, as I just said, like for emulation, you still need a PC. And talking about Indian parents, you ask them for a PC, which is at least going to cost 60,000, like bare minimum. And as I said, bare minimum. Like somehow it'll run some games, 60,000, and versus a Switch that is 20,000. So, I mean, we can see a massive difference in there. I think 60,000 is still a very low amount that I'm saying. Like, considering RAMs these days cost 16 gigs of RAM, one single slab strip. I mean piece of RAM, 16 gigs that cost like the one for Corsair Vengeance, the one that I have, that cost now 10k. So the RAM itself gonna cost 10k. So yeah, see, I really lowball that. 60,000 is still too low. So yeah, as when switch from an Indian parent perspective is a lot better bargain for the bank accounts. Kind of failed in India, then PS4 came and it sold well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the PS2's pricing was definitely the contributing factor. I mean, that's a massive difference in price. Although that does remind me, I think the third generation, I guess the third generation console, you can call it that. That generation was really had a bad name for overpricing their stuff. Even when I come across some YouTube videos that occasionally mention those, they do mention how PS3 was really overpriced. Yes, that is one thing that Nintendo will have it going for them. If they officially release their storefront in India, then they will get more sales through software. Although it still does not. Well, I mean, I already figured out what they are doing, but yeah, sure. You know what I'm really craving for? I'm craving for the new Steam controller. But it's not officially available in India, and if I go to the gray market, I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost me at least 40K or some shit. You know what? Let's check that. Let's check that. Let's check that. Let's check that. What's the Steam controller like? And apart from that, of course, I do want I really want the Steam machine. But then again, the Steam machine is gonna be really very expensive, so never mind. I won't be able to buy it, but I would have really loved to have one. Stream controller India. Nekavo, right? Let's Nekavo. I bought my Steam Deck from here, so maybe these guys have it. Launched for 50K, and since PS4 35K, completely stunned. Wasn't Xbox the one where they were focusing more than it being a gaming console rather than a home entertainment system or some shit like that? Wasn't that Xbox One? Like if I remember correctly, that was the one generation where Sony made fun of Xbox by showing how they can just share their games between their friends and stuff like that. Oh, dude, typing in this thing feels so good. The keys are really soft and clicky. I like it. I like typing in this one. I spelled it wrong, so of course you won't be able to find that controller. Yeah, even Nekabo does not have it right now. Well, that said, the Steam controller right now, even Valve is not making those because I think there's shortage of availability. I don't know what's let's see. En Garde is done. 7 to 1000 degree market. I mean 10,000, yeah, 10,000. Yeah, that's a lot for a controller. Although it does have a lot of features in it. Yeah, I mean the controller apparently did get like the scalpers got hold of a good stock of it, and they are being sold for overpriced shit like that. And Valve is currently not making any more. Um, but it's not gonna be out of stock like this forever. They are going to make more, so maybe not now, but in a few months' time it'll be back in stock. And when it's back in stock, it'll be, I don't think it'll be ever be in 7,000. It'll obviously go for 10,000 or more. That's really expensive. That's a very expensive thing. As much as I want it, I better not think about it. Yeah, let's go. Unguard. এই মধ্যে খেলি আছিল জায়গাতে তিনটা গাড়ি পায় This game runs really well on the Steam Deck, but occasionally there are certain areas, or mainly when there are too many enemies in the screen, these frames just drops down like hell. So optimization has a bit of an issue with this game, but that's what it is. GameStar and 8 bits are definitely excellent options.
A lot of people are going to suffer. I'll just sneak in, steal the keys, sneak out. Así, no fuss. Of course, all his loyal flunkies will be there. But by now, they will all be too drunk to notice me.
But the one that I'm using right now, I forgot which company was it from. This is also a really solid, a solid controller though. I'm using it and I'm feeling really good. Like, it's very sturdy and stuff. It's all really good. No, you played on a laptop. I said on the Steam Deck. On the Steam Deck, it's a lower powered console, and so had a bit of stutters there. I don't think I'll face any sort of problems on PC.
I haven't been welcome here for a long time. Not since the armored chicken incident. What kind of fool would leave this open? It took you long enough.
Special guard bar, you must react properly to each of his attacks with parries or dodges. If you fail or stop attacking, he will refill his guard bar instantly. Okay, that sounds annoying. My 8 GameStar Cyclone 2, after using for 3 months, best purchase I've made. GameStar is reputable. It's really reputable. If this controller ever breaks, I think I'll opt out for. Oh, this is I got the name. This is from Power A. It's really good. You can check that out too. And yeah, next time if my controller breaks, then I'll probably get a GameStar. Preferably, I'll look for a controller with back buttons like I have on Steam Deck. Like, Steam Deck has total of 4 back buttons, which is really great. But at least if I get even 2 on each side, I'll be happy with that too. So let's see if I can find something like that. Yo, power's gone. Work with my Switch as well. Remote playing on deck. I did, but it's like, I how to put it? Like, I can use the deck and save my electricity by not running this beefy PC. So it's like, if I'm playing on my deck, then why should I turn on my PC and go remote play? And if I am turning on my PC, why do I need to use a small screen of the deck? And why should I not just use the big screen on my PC? So it's something like that. So remote play, even if I did try it, it works really well. I'm just not that big. That concept just does not sit well with me. I just don't understand the logic. interesting. I was back. Let's go.
Have fun storming the castle.
I like the fact that they kept this game entirely lighthearted. I really like the fact that dudes got cut by a sword and yet they're still alive somehow.
Zaida? Is that you?
Nice to see you too, Princessa. Don't tell me you were invited here.
What? Me? Oh, cielos, no! I'm here for the keys. I'm going to give them back to the
Ah, so here to steal from these spoiled nobles.
And you? Are you... I mean... What are you doing at this party?
Well, I'm not here for that gamba salayo. I've already scouted the place out. I could show you where there's...
Really? I mean...
I just need you to help me deal with...
Oh, sure, no problem. I love this, don't you? Us banding together to save the city like this.
You and your puppy dog eyes. Alright, there's a trophy room up ahead. I'll meet you there.
You should have.
All pedestals are traps like weapons react. They will affect enemies who are pushed against them.
Your laws are absurd.
I didn't break that. You made me break that. I did not see that coming.
Saw it coming.
I do accept bribes.
I keep on forgetting the button combos, man. As I said, the layout just kind of really confuses me.
Fear not. I won't beat you too hard.
It's more for lying in bed or couch with nice combo, nice OLED screen, still fast, still power of PC. Yeah, for those who like it, I guess it makes sense. But for me, if I'm doing a Steam Deck, then I just need a Steam Deck. I don't want to run my PC over here. The Switch could do it. My PC is always running, anyways. I see. Just keep a PC on. अमीर आदमी बिजली का बिल का कोई चिंता ही नहीं है भाई सही है
Oh, now that's a bit ostentatious.
And that lock is impossible to pick. Trust me, I tried. But do you see those three tethers? Each one of them is connected to a lever inside of those logic.
Caramba, Zaida. You worked that out just by looking at it. You're so much better with technology than I am.
Oh, I just worked it out on my previous...
Oh, yes. So, how shall we do this? We split up to go pull this
Sure. The first lever is upstairs. Take that door over there. I'll go the other...
If you have any trouble, just call out and I'll...
Adelita, you worry too much.
no god dang it yeah fine as I said like the button layout over in this game is kind of weird and I do not know yeah I mean lesbian angle sure whatever dude I don't care too much about it fine. There are situations when I do care, but this is it's fine. You made an entirely new IP. It's your thing. You do your thing. You made a good game, so it's fun to play, and that's all that I need. Surprise the enemy and push them away with a surprise kick while dealing a lot of fatigue damage.
Quiet as a
Alright.
mouse, sly as a fox. Ay, por favor.
Hey! What are you doing?
Don't mind me. I'm...
Hola, tíos! Isn't that the Volador woman? Where's your invitation?
Yeah, I do get 2.5k usually bill, but I have see the torrents receipt. Huh? I receive the torrent. Okay, or they will kick me off the private tracker. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay. Fair. Fair deal. I see. Okay. No, I get you just mentioning it, but I guess, I mean, the landscape in the gaming industry right now is just that. Like it is wild right now. So I mean, you can't not talk about it if you know what I mean. So if you point it out, then you'll have to get into it. It just feels compulsory at this point. Yeah, this game is very good, very focused. The core mechanics are absolutely spot on, and there's no unnecessary fluff in it. And based on what Lightning said, it's just 4 chapters, so it's a very short game. The chapters can be a bit lengthy, not lengthy, but it's a decent length, so
Myself.
You started this!
it's a really fun.
Did you intend to, mister?
I forgot that I don't have it on me.
That's on the best part of being a god!
It is time to end this masquerade.
I make it look easy.
I'll fight you all, but not all at once.
Again, I pressed the wrong button.
You break the fight pedestal?
How tough can you be?
You dare attack the law!
I just mold to make people like me.
I told you she can fight! I was hiding my money there!
Doors open.
There won't be any conveniently hidden
Ah, dude, my bad.
Actually, I just fainted.
It's just I just cannot.
Come out.
This is really confusing for me. The freaking the button layouts.
Talking.
She won't let me be.
How did she do that?
Got one up, all right.
You're ruining the festivities! So then where's the gunner? That's the bite of the law!
I'm just laws make people like me. Try to follow me now. You were saying?
You cannot defeat me.
Again, press the wrong button. Yes, I am.
Fights like a lowlife. I bet she's not even a real noble.
Watch me.
You'll have to pay for that. I'll catch you!
Heads up.
You'll pay for the damages!
Get ready for.
There we go.
Face me! Don't let her distract you! You'll regret this!
I won't fail. Very well. Don't get in my way.
I can do this. She can't stop dodging. She's afraid of us. You swashbuckling scoundrel!
Why don't you stop breaking the law instead?
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty.
You'll be back. You can't help it.
You won't get away with this!
Ah, god damn it.
You think that's funny?
How's your footwork? Quiet as a mouse. Yeah, more like an elephant in a glassware shop.
Wait till our distinguished guests find out.
I'm pretty sure I'll manage.
The enemy variety is definitely ramping up, and it's kind of really interesting because those shield guys are how to put it. We have to deal with the shield guys differently. We have now the elites have been introduced. We have to deal with them differently. And there was this bombardier grandmas. I missed out on that thing over there. Fine. Bombardier grandmas, which are again the bombardier grandmas are a bit on the annoying side, though. I have to say that, but still, it's really interesting and keeps the things really fresh, true and true. Wait, did they say push in the boots? Yeah, push in the boots definitely. Okay, shout out to Shrek. A lot of enemies at you, but it fits well once you move around the arena and stun enemies. It's kind of like what I used to say about things like the encounter design. It's all about the encounter design, man.
She's the one who defeats.
At least soldiers cover each other to prevent you from breaking their guard. Try to buy enough time to duel them one by one, or they will refill the guard instantly. You must stun or surprise them.
The entire prison.
They're a bit different.
There's too many of them.
There's no choice but to fight.
Catch this.
Not my balance, not my foot.
But we're just getting started.
Poke at the law.
Miércoles.
That's illegal.
The one thing that that is interesting over here, if you have noticed, the
Alright, so
perfect parry timings and the perfect dodge timings, they have kept it very lenient, which is very interesting, which is very important. I mean, which is very important because if they would have made it tighter, the game would have been very, very, very frustrating. So it was very essential. The exact word that I want to use was something like quintessential or something, but I cannot pronounce that. So it is very, very essential that they got this balanced out properly.
When they see a lion,
So I guess that makes me the lion?
you really just say that?
Not a chance. Yes,
I cannot see.
in your dreams.
Not a chance. Guard down.
But we're just getting started.
There's just one musketeer in here. It's more I haven't watched the three musketeers, but this feels a lot more like Zorro. If you have watched Zorro, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've watched Zorro. I mean, everyone's watched Zorro. It feels a lot more closer to Zorro. Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, I do not have anything. I could have just blown out that cannon over there. That would have been really fun. Oh, okay, now I see it. God damn. Maybe there would have been something there to use the cannon directly, and I could have actually finished off this encounter before it even began.
You and can see them!
Never!
Coming with us!
I just love this. I really love the fact that we can actually freaking use a cannon like this.
You know how to use that thing?
Fine. I lost the bet.
I also have the only I've only watched the Barbie and Mickey Mouse version of On Three Musketeers. I did not even watch that.
One day, I'll be as strong as her.
You know, that's actually something that went into my to-do list that I have to do. I have to watch the Three Musketeers. But then again, that there will be so many versions of it. I wonder which one would be the right version to watch. Tsushima coded Tsushima on crack, essentially.
I am a Ariete Volador, and I can't do this. I did not expect this much trouble. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Things are getting out of hand.
No. Dude, you did not watch Zorro? Bro, you got to be kidding me. No way you did not watch Zorro. Hold on. Guess how much I bought this game for? I'm guessing 100 rupee. Or maybe you got it for free. Who knows? I think you got it for free. No. This game did not go for us free like that. It has to be 100 or something like that. Wait. ₹70. I was close. This guy. You haven't watched this guy? I forgot his actor's name, but this is a famous movie, and it went back really old. And there was this animated series too. This was the animated series was my first exposure to Zorro. It used to broadcast in Fox Kids, I think. It was so awesome, man. It was so awesome. This was part of my childhood. Dude, you really never watched this? God dang, dude, you gotta watch this. This is the classic. These are the classic stuff, man. These are the classic stuff. It's so good. I don't remember anything about this animated series, but it was so fun to watch. Yes, Mask of Zorro. Right. You're right. Mask of Zorro. There you go. Yes, here it is. Absolutely fantastic thing. You gotta watch this, man. You gotta watch this. Put it in your watch list or something. This is so good. Bazigar, I think I did watch that. Let me just see. Bazigar. My muscle memory still search for the backspace on different side, whereas backspace is a lot closer over here. No, I don't think I've watched this one. Or maybe I did, I don't remember. I do remember the movie, but I just don't remember watching it. Even though you didn't watch, you must have heard about somehow in such at least. Crazy that you got a Scott's kid. It did, like Zorro was something wasn't epic at that time. So yeah, it is kind of really strange seeing someone do not know about it. Although that said, Gagan, how old are you again? Are you of our age or are you younger? Because if you're younger, then yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious that you might not know, but that's one explanation for it.
Who are you?
I am the first blade of the Voladors.
I have heard about you, Volador. Shame on you.
Yappa! I know how you fight. This way.
I'm not sure what I expected. With this, I can retire.
Next time, I'll teach them a good lesson.
Not Baziga, okay. I mean, it did seem weird that he was holding a gun. So.
You're fighting a professional.
I'll take care of you later.
You'll pay for this.
You're nothing more than a brute.
Madre mia.
Say hi to my blade.
I'll never forget our first encounter, but I'll keep trying.
Did I leave that good of an impression?
28, you're much younger than us. It's even so, 28 then yeah, it's Zoro somehow should have like gone into your life. It's kind of really strange how it never got into how you never got exposed to it.
Rehearsing some kind of
But you know it now.
Profound humility that I accept this privilege of bearing the keys to our great city. None of this would have been I am in support of those who have fought for me and unquestionably obeyed me over many years. I must also give thanks for the generous bonuses I pledged to bestow upon me. And I will
I guess going down is the only way.
call or land as per the tokens of your appreciation.
No.
It shall be in my honor, nay,
I don't get it.
fight
Brother.
against the rise and lawlessness of self-proclaimed heroes, those treating our city like the personal pleasure.
Find your way to the first live. Okay, yeah.
Famous around here, Volador.
I wish I could say the same about you. Ay, ay, ay.
That's a brand new chandelier. Don't even think of it. Don't strain your pretty arms.
I'd like to see you try. Oh, am I?
Stop messing with us. She's too quick.
I think that's one dealt with.
Soldiers now.
If you surrender, I'll let you go.
She's looking at the chandelier. No.
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. You know what? I'll just stir up so much.
Sounding encounters kind of make us lock in, not gonna lie, in this game. A lot of encounters make me lock in. Kick.
You just can't stay away from me, can you?
Is that a challenge?
Don't be overconfident. Touché. Lights out.
Ah, come on, not this one.
Now for
This
my
one.
special trick. She keeps playing.
Indeed.
Would work every time. I knew you'd do that. I can do more.
Surrendered? Is that all you got?
We'll see about that.
What do you think you're doing? Assaulting a Capitan?
Maybe pleasure breaths. Think you can handle it?
Move away, move away, move away.
Why is he? Oh, okay, I see.
Place like this.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm on a run. She took the bait.
On guard.
You're stunning.
You should know better.
Making this last longer than it should. On intruder. Guards! Guards! We the guards. I will stop you. Why is she looking at the chandelier?
Here's for you. My turn to attack. I'll carry you.
I missed that. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, my bad.
Don't go out like this.
Cover for me. You're not allowed to do that. Lost that mess.
Sure, the lever is
There you
here
go.
nearby somewhere. Let's see. What about over here?
Sheesh. I think Barbie Musketeer movie would match most to this game. I could watch it, I guess. I could watch it someday when I don't feel like playing video games. I guess in those days I can watch it. I'll check some Musketeer stuff because I haven't. That is one gap in my classics, so I'll have to watch watch quite a few of these Musketeer stuff that we have available in our media. Kick enough objects into the shield enemy to break her shield. So it seems. I kind of tend to get a bit frustrating at times, the shield enemies, because it takes so much time for her to break. But she is a tank after all, so I guess it makes sense. Four musketeers in the movie for a slight twist. Let me put Mask of Zorro on download. You do that and say, where do you download movies from again?
You did it, Princessa. I'd have expected nothing less from you.
I see you got your lever too. I hope it was
None at all. Tell you what, Adelita.
really. I mean, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Let's race each other to find the last lever. First one that...
Polly, Racing Saida feels like old times. And the surprise. I wonder what surprise she has for me.
I want you to search every nook and cranny. I'll move the furniture if I have to. Excuse me, Captain. But how do we know she's here? A criminal always returns to the scene of the crime to commit more crime. You there! Leave the food
Oh, come
alone
down.
and
Oh,
sit
okay.
at the table.
I would have been so pissed if I would have fell down there. Can I get a jump attack on them?
And who might you be?
Adalia de Volador, at your service.
The so-called first blade of the city.
God dang it, man. I could have actually dropped this one of these on them. Would have been so much fun.
Chandelier? Don't even think about it! Keep your peace, you buffoons! Why didn't you search the ceiling? Do I have to tell you everything?
My apologies, señoras y señores. But I have an win.
What do we do now,
Ah, I pressed the wrong button again, man. So annoying.
I'll give you a good spanking. Is that all you've got?
No, you're supposed to hit me with a pointy arrow.
I'll settle this.
Time to spice things up.
Really testing my patience here.
Come on. There you go.
You know well, Steve, that you can get away with anything, don't you? I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
Hey, Kratos got a reference there. God of War 2018. Oh, that's my private torrent. Oh wait. Wait, what? I just went through one fight and a lot of chat just went through. Like what? If I remember correctly, just for Masquerade is well. Mostly I'll try play Sanabi next. Yeah, I saw that game too. Like, it looked really interesting, and I think if I remember correctly, Sanabi is a first-person shooter or maybe a third-person shooter. So now that I have a new keyboard, I can actually play those games too. So I'll start getting into those shooters too gradually. Me too, basically. I'll hop into a stream too, check out how the game is, if I can, that is. I mean, these days my work is being absolutely hectic as hell. My manager is on maternity leave, so the entire team is short-handed, and we have a new GM. She's new, so it's a mess. I'll search the private torrent tracker nowadays. 3 has the decent stuff too. There's so many Zorro movies. I guess I will get the Mask of Zorro for now. 1940 would be way too old, so so don't go with the 1941. Go with the more recent one, the 1998. That is the more modern actor. I forgot that guy's. I keep on like not forget. I just don't even know that guy's name. But he does a lot of movies. He's a good actor, fun to watch. And I do like that movie a lot. So try it out. You get the vibe of Zorro from that movie. So. And what happened, Lightwing? Does my misery entertain you? No? I thought that would be the way. I guess I need to get up there, but how do I get? Okay, I see it. Anthony Hopkins. Okay, yeah. So that's what his name is. You know, for some strange reason, I always thought that guy was either Mexican or Italian. But now that I see his name, it's neither of those. He's
Do this.
You know. Lost that bet. You call that fighting? He's using the environment.
This isn't my first fight. Stand back. For now.
Count Duke? No, I won't, I swear.
Hello there.
Attacking the soldiers! Almost got her.
I'll show you how it's done. Feeling tired?
You're good.
I bet you say that to all your opponents.
Time for la siesta.
Mask of... Why are you saying Mark of Zorro? Isn't it Mask of Zorro? Okay, Mark of Zorro. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see it. Got it.
I did it! I won the race! And here I was thinking I wasted too much time. I made it! I just take the keys while I wait for my... Oh, surprise! Why are the keys gone?
Surprise!
Oh! Yes! You got the keys. Wait, don't you tell me you're double-crossing me?
I didn't give you my word. Plus, I was working on this plan.
Ah, your word, of course. But
Not in the same way, Karin.
hear me out! First,
First, we need to create a diversion.
What the fuck?
no! Never learned to do that.
She's running away!
Oh, come on.
Don't take your eyes off her.
In bad weather, keep a good face.
I don't see anything over here.
Where's your annoying sidekick this time?
He's not my... Never mind.
They told us we weren't supposed to fall!
Let's helping each other. Just keep practicing. Do not test me. I admit you're good at this.
Get her cell ready! You can't just me when you feel like it! What now?
Say hi to my babe. Hey, I can do better than that. You all lost the bet.
Ah, dude.
I'll always escape and come back.
Caught up on Daredevil season 2 and the boys. Not interested in those. Wait, where am I?
We were in the middle of something!
My hand!
I fight for the people. Music to my ears.
What do you think?
Show me what you got.
Press the wrong button.
That face is worth more than you are! I need backup!
A mere scratch.
Careful! He's serious!
I'm messing up. I'm really pressing the wrong buttons a lot of time in this
I'll
game.
show them.
Try free and watch it to like 2 episodes. Okay, you should really continue watching the entire thing. You see how beautiful that show is.
Now do that again.
I'm not being played.
I was going easy.
You might as well. No, never learn to do that.
Avenge me, brothers!
I like this. Nice.
Ah,
Allow me.
You left me time to refocus. You hit me in the... Attacking the soldiers! This won't work against me!
Now it's a fair fight.
Madame de Volador,
what's the boss? Okay.
crossing blades with you.
These days gamers have started complaining for everything, man. Wherever I see online, always hating on something like it's a life goal. Free season 2. Season 2, I think season 2 did come out, but it's not getting broadcast. I don't know, I haven't got to watch that though. I do want to watch it. As for the gamers thing, that has been going on from quite some time now, and it's kind of getting a bit annoying. So here's the thing that's happening. On one hand, I think I've already always made the statement that even though I'm more of a middleman kind of guy, I stand in the middle. I am a bit more lean towards the gamers' cause. So I do support them in a lot of things. But the problem is there is a vast majority of this community that is going way crazy over every single thing. And sometimes it's justified, it's totally justified, and sometimes it's not. It's a weird place to be in. For example, remember when Assassin's Creed Shadows was announced? Yasuke were being the main character. At that, when I first saw it, I was like, fine, it is, I guess. It's a weird choice to make given all the scenario, and Ubisoft, the employees are fully aware, and despite that they made choice like that to ruffle some feathers, which I found it weird, but I did not really read too much into it. And I did know that gamers would get really pissed, and they did get pissed, and I did think that it was stupid. But then, if I'm not mistaken, some guys from Ubisoft or the people who were working there tried to justify their stance, trying to alter facts, or I mean facts in quotes, by the way. And at the end, it became a whole mess, and I just stood on the side, and I just thought, like, what even is going on over there? So a lot of times I do feel they are justified. At the same time, I do feel like they are just whining about a lot of things unnecessarily. And for the unnecessary whining part, I have one clear example, and that is Armored Core 6. In Armored Core 6, if I remember correctly, I know for sure 2 bosses got nerfed. One was Bolteus, and the other one was I forgot the name of that boss. It was essentially the Millennia of Armored Core 6. Those 2 bosses got nerfed. I'm not sure if additional bosses were nerfed later on, but those 2 surely got nerfed. So I finished that game, and before all these nerfs happened. It's a very rare occasion for me, but I did manage to do it, and I even S ranked those two bosses. I'm not sure about that Melania, Armored Core Melania version, but at least Voltaires I definitely did S rank before the it got nerfed. And gamers were complaining about those two, like insane amount of complaints from gamers. And they had to nerf that out. And I was standing over here after completing those bosses, and I was like, it did not need a nerf over there. And now the original version of the game is lost. And why I always stay bitter about this is because when Elden Ring came out, From Software nerfed Radahn. So I think not once but twice, or maybe one time they made it more powerful. I don't remember, but they did change the Radahn. And I never got to experience the original true form of Radahn ever in my life, and it just went away with that. And all because they just want to whine about everything. It's weird, and mind you, those are the same gamers who are like, who clowns on a journalist when they are not able to play games and they call for difficulty settings. There are 4 situations where the difficulty is way off the charts. It's not balanced out. But these, I don't think under any circumstances these were those cases, and they just whine about it. And yeah, so I do look at scenarios, and it's just the internet just gave them too much freedom. They just like to whine about every single thing, every single place, and it's kind of does get a bit annoying. Although at the same time, I cannot like completely say they should stop whining, because the threat that looms over over this culture of gaming is legit. So it's a weird place to be in. Every media these days will push certain agenda and do activism. They'll be woke no matter what, how much you complain. But people keep forgetting to look at like a game. So our story was there was some lesbian shit in the end. People flipped out saying woke and totally disregarding the gameplay. The reason for that is that they just want that shit out of the gaming industry no matter what. That's as simple as that. If someone does, out of that argument, if someone does come out and say that the gameplay itself is banned, then yeah, those are just scoping out. But as far as I have seen regarding that, regarding this drama, the gamers are just simply really upset about the way the story goes, and to a certain degree, I say it's fair, because they have made their stance always clear that they just don't want this shit to be there. Although that said, I haven't played Saros, so it's difficult for me in what angle that they are showing, because you know there's such a large spectrum of these things. It's just difficult to comment on it when I'm not in it actively. That's the thing. Yeah, I know Hades 2 did not, no one bat an eye. In Baldur's Gate, no one bats an eye. In Hades 1, no one bats an eye. But Sarah's got the flag. And I normally it's when the representation of teams themes are put in such a way that they belittle the other side of the camp. So I don't know what Saros did. I don't feel comfortable commenting on it either. And for this stance, if you say that it is not that egregious, then I'll believe you, and I say that in that case definitely gamers are being a bit too dramatic over this thing. But yeah, for me, I always find it very difficult to comment on these things because again, it's a massive spectrum and there's so many minute contexts to be taken into context and nuance to be taken into consideration before picking a side. The entire industry right now is in a massive storm and it's very difficult to see things clearly unless we just dive deep into it by ourselves, and that's something that I really like. I prefer not diving into it. I really prefer not diving into it. It's tiresome. It is very tiresome. I saw this side of stuff. A guy cheated on his wife, and his wife moved on to another woman after centuries. Okay. Yeah, I heard about that thing, but I haven't played the game. I don't know whose video as I was watching, and he was talking about something in the line of the only one who repented in that scenario was the guy, and the woman did not have to take any sort of responsibility for anything or something like that. I don't understand. I don't understand because I don't know the story. I don't know how that world is operating, so I cannot comment anything on that. At the end of the day, they need to survive. House Maki has put the blood and effort into making so it clearly shows. And I get your point of view too. I do. And as I said, it's really difficult for me also to pick a side a lot of times. But yeah, I mean, at times some sacrifices has to be made, I guess. It's too complicated, man. I just cannot make up my mind. I really cannot make up my mind of what I want to do. See, the thing about the story, if the story sucks, then play the game and be happy about it. The problem with that is, as I said, this is not about just the gaming, but rather the overall cultural representation and shit like that, that's going on, right? So the moment any developer get any sort of leverage in any form, the gamers feel threatened, and that's the reason why they always push back, even if there is just a little breeze of these things. And to that context, why they are so aggressive, you gotta look into certain IPs where changes have been made in forcefully made, which are breaking all the immersion and their world building and stuff like that. I mean, we have from that camp, I mean, we have people who make Lord of the Rings based series, and they outright outright says it that they do not like the original source material, and they do not respect the creator of those materials. And then same goes for when it goes to the Witcher 3, the Witcher series, where the showrunners apparently do not like the source material and they are not a fan of it, and they made changes over there. Star Wars, a big fandom, and then they are making changes here and there, and it's just making it weird all over the place. So these are the kind of reasons why the pushbacks are so strong, even if someone is willing to give them a good gameplay product, because the gamers are suffering a sort of loss from their end. Things that they love, things that they care for, are being changed in ways that are not acceptable. So that's why things are being a bit too aggressive. I say here's the thing where it really should have it would have not been in this stage if the ones who really wanted to put all this kind of messages in their creations, if they would have just left the existing IPs and just went and made something of their own, no one would have bet than I, and all this cultural war thing that is happening, it would have never existed, and we wouldn't have had this conversation today. But unfortunately, fists were swung, swords, shots were fired, and of course there will be retaliation for it. And moment there is back and forth between these things, there will be at the end places where genuine people will get harmed, will suffer losses. That's the kind of situation that we are in right now. It's unfortunate, but it's just how the universe itself works. Now look at main, still they take littlest thing to blow it out of proportion to hate it. Because again the mass appeal thing comes in. An underrated game will not have that much of an influence in future projects in comparison to any game that blows up. The game that blows up, that's gonna have influence. It's the moment such a game with such ideologies blow up, it's kind of a signal to the devs and to the ones who are making these things that hey, they can get away with this, and that's what the gamers do not want to. Again, like I do completely understand and I do agree with you, but at the same time I agree with the gamers too. It's a lose-lose for everyone. That's the way I see it. It's an unfortunate scenario where every single goddamn person is losing, and unfortunately I don't have any answer to how this could ever be resolved other than one of the side permanently abandoning this craft forever. Anyways, my family is really calling out to me, so I gotta end the stream right now. I'm sorry, Lightwing, if I could not give you any satisfactory answer for this, but again, as I said, I mean, I think based on how I'm talking about this, you can tell too. Like even I am always at a fence about this thing, and I do not know how to even think or process these things. It's a very complicated place that we have reached right now. Anyways, guys, good night. And again, Lightwing, I'm really sorry if I could not address your concerns properly. I really am, man. I really am. And I do agree with you on one thing, that Soros being a good game shouldn't have faced this much of backlash, but it's just the landscape now. That's just how the landscape is right now.